The biosecurity team at Christchurch's International Airport work around the clock to prevent any nasties coming into this country. And now they have some new paws on deck. Here's Chelsea Daniels.
The Ministry for Primary Industries is upping their biosecurity at the Christchurch International Airport to ensure no unwanted pests or diseases enter our region.
This is our latest addition to our family, I guess. We've already got 2 X-ray machines which we've had for the last 3 years before they got upgraded. And this one here ups our ability by 50%.
The airport has received a new biosecurity X-ray machine that provides even more protection for our borders.
The old ones, which we got rid of 2 or 3 years ago, were about 16 years old, so using very, very old technology. So these ones are really up to date, really great with their picture quality, with the ability that they've got to show us the images, and also some cool little tips and tricks to actually test our guys as they're operating.
There are now 3 machines at the airport that are ready for the influx of passengers the team will see over the busy summer period.
We're really, really lucky in New Zealand in the fact that we've got borders that are completely, we're not connected to any other country. Being an island in the bottom of the world is just really fantastic from a biosecurity point of view. So you look at Europe, you look at America, all their borders are land-based and things can just pop across. They don't care about artificial lines on a page. So we've got really, really good control over who and what comes in.
Each machine is worth about $60,000 and they are put to good use, with the quarantine crew picking up unwanted nasties several times per flight. So what are the things that we should be taking more notice of?
Your food for your kids on the plane, your souvenirs, hiking boots, even your runners. If you take your runners off in a national park and do a bit of trail walking or something, not something you normally do, come back and you've got some seeds or things like that on your runners, just tell us about them. We can have a look, decide if anything needs to be done.
And the fight against pests and disease isn't just fought using expensive machinery.
Currently we've got 6 dog handler teams working, plus myself.
Schwalger says the dog team, a combination of Beagles and Labradors, are exceptionally good at what they do.
Things like plant material, it's quite difficult to see on an X-ray. Meat products, sometimes a sandwich. You've got to remember that sometimes a bag will come through and it's absolutely jam-packed with stuff, all sorts of things, and it can be extremely difficult for the X-ray operators to see. So the dogs in that case, they're at the end behind the X-rays, and so they pick up. They're the last line of defence, if you like.
Selected staff finished their detector dog handler training in Auckland, with dogs Frank and Pip now joining the MPI team at Christchurch International.
They've only had their first week. They started last Monday. They both got seizures of passengers and the dogs are working extremely well.
Schwalger has been involved in dog training for biosecurity purposes for 17.5 years now.
My first dog, I worked till 9.5 and he was still going strong. The next one I think was 8.5. So it's up to the individual. There's no cut-off time. But we do like to retire them before they have any health issues.
And she says the dogs are well looked after and get their important playtime in the morning and after work.
It's not a bad life. The handler picks them up in the morning, takes them to the park, has playtime, they come into work. A lot of people say to me, oh, it's a shame that they live in kennels. They are not missing out. They actually spend more time with the handlers than probably people that work do with their own dog.
The practice might seem a little bit old school, but even with the latest technology at hand, they still haven't found anything faster than a dog's nose. Chelsea Daniels, CTV News.